Yo, what up, everybody? This is Made by Power with the Rhythm and Flow podcast, co-hosted by DJ Inferno.
Yes, sir, man. We're back. And as you can see, we're in a new location. Shout out the Portland Tattoo Company, man. We're here, live direct. Shout out Slothgangengineering. Shout out Franchise. Shout out Tech, man. 503 Films. We got a whole production behind the scenes now. We're going to start season 2 off strong. We had to do that little elevation. Had to go from, as Angel said, we went from here to here. Really quick.
Literally here to here.
But yeah, man, not for reals. But shout out again, Portland Tattoo, Franchise, Sloth Gang, man, for really helping us out and just giving us this platform, giving us this space to just elevate what we got going on. So this is season 2. We're going to be, bringing in same thing, man. Artists, DJs, creatives, music, entrepreneurs, just like anyone, bro, that really is doing something for themselves, doing something cool for the community, whether it be here in Oregon, California, different states. Like, we just want to tap in with as many people as possible. But yeah, so without further ado, let's get into this pilot.
Yeah. So what I want to do is we're going to do something different than we usually have. Is we usually have artists coming down here and we interview them. Well, this is different. I'm going to interview Inferno. Inferno, I want you to tell the people that don't already know you. I want you to tell them who you are, what you're doing, and what your future plans are looking like.
All right, bet. So some of you know me by your girl's favorite DJ. I'm a DJ from, I was born and raised down in SoCal, the LA greater area. Came to Oregon when I was like 18, fresh out of high school, came here for college. Went to Willamette down in Salem, so I was staying more in the Salem area. Been DJing for a minute, probably like 10 plus years, but more seriously like the past 3 to 4 years. But yeah, man, really just started DJing with my dad, my brother, doing just kind of local stuff. Then I started doing like more private events, more parties, weddings, quinces, all that good stuff. And then when I finally got like of age, I started doing more like clubs, more bars. And then I started doing like my own events. Here in Oregon, I started doing like college parties, different events at my school and things like that. And then eventually, from one way or the other, me and Powers, we connected. And then we did like our first show, 22?
22.
Yeah, end of 22, we did like a winter wonderland. Powers was already doing his things, night shows,
Shout out Night Show.
Local underground kind of type vibe. And I was just doing like my college parties. So we were like, let's just merge the two, let's have like a party and like have performances at the same time. So we did it, Winter Wonderland. It was crazy. And we just kept going from there, literally. Then, let's see. So
wait, hold up. I want you to speak on this real quick. Did you ever expect me and you to have our partnership where it is right now?
Not at all.
Yeah, me either.
It just kind of clicked, bro. Like, it just happened, to be honest. I feel like we just vibe so well and we work together so well. And honestly, like, it's kind of crazy to say, but we kind of seen success pretty quickly too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we started doing these events and like, they didn't really flop, which is kind of crazy to say, because like when you try to do an event with our party or whatever, like it's really easy for them to flop. No one to show up, no one to be there. But like we really didn't have that situation. Like a lot of people came, showed out, and it was pretty cool. But yeah, so then let's see, that's 22. Then 23, I think probably like the start of the year, January, when I was like, honestly, like that Winter Wonderland was dope. We did it in your dad's location, which was really cool.
Yeah, shout out.
I was like, bro, we need to like, let's look at like a venue. Like, let's look downtown. Let's see what's kind of popping. Like, we could, establish it more, make it at a notable venue.
Yeah.
Make it more official. So I had to hit up the Infinity Room. Shout out to the Infinity Room downtown Salem.
You want to know what's crazy? I remember telling you about that too. Remember, I was like, bro, I know this venue called Infinity Room. I'm been kind of itching to hit him up.
Yeah, exactly. That? Yeah, exactly. So then I think, bro, I remember I had like written a whole ass email, and then I remember I sent it to you. I was like, bro, what do you think about this? Like, does this sound professional?
Yeah.
It was literally like 4 or 5 paragraphs of like,
Fatal.
This is who we are. This is what we want to do. This and that. Looking back at it, we probably could have just said like 2 sentences. Like,
no cap.
I want to do a show. I'll pay you. Let's run it. But well, I mean, we were just kind of getting started, so I wanted to give them as much detail as possible.
Yeah.
So sent the email, and then they were pretty much like on board. Obviously they're on board if you pay the fee. So we rented it out, did our thing, and they were like, at the time, we were just renting it out as a normal venue, and the way like most venues work, you know, a weekday is cheaper than like a Friday or Saturday, like by a lot. So we did it on a Thursday because it just was cheaper to do it on a Thursday than opposed to like a Friday or Saturday, like by hundreds of dollars. So I was like, we're trying to test it out anyways. Let's save the money, you know?
Doing it on a Thursday was the riskiest of all risks.
But that was the thing. It was like, yeah, saving money, but then a Thursday, bro, in Salem. And I remember I like told Powers, I was like, all right, we got it locked in. Let's get the artists. Let's get the DJs. Let's start spreading the word. And this was like a Thursday. I was like, fuck it.
I'm telling you, bro.
We're going to make it pop.
Thursdays, bro. That shit was crazy. But it turned out to be a legendary ass night, no cap.
Yeah. But then, yeah, so then we did it. We had Angel. I mean, if you've seen Angel's episode, he kind of talked about it. But if you want to touch on it, like, when Powers told you, like
after he told me, bro, it was a Thursday, I'm like, bro, ain't no one going to pull it up. Like, especially in Salem, no one going to pull up for that, bro. But, like, as soon as people, like, started pulling up, like the line, I was just crazy.
Yeah, bro, it was crazy. Like, literally.
Shit was
crowd was
different.
lit.
So many people.
Fire vibes.
Yeah,
sure.
like a 2000s. We had, like, a photo booth. Hella people dressed up.
Crazy.
For that very first one, it was fire.
Went hard. Like, hard from the get-go. And I feel like that kind of, like, set it off, you know? Like, people who did come, it was free. You know, people popped out, whatever. Yeah. But they saw what we were about, though, from the get-go. Like, we're just trying to throw a dope-ass show, yeah. It's just like some shit Salem never seen before. Like,
nah, for real.
Speaking like on Salem events and all that, it's just like you don't go to Salem to turn up, you know?
At all.
not like for music events. No, you come to Portland for that.
For sure, yeah.
And that's literally what we're trying to become, is trying to bridge that gap.
Yeah, bro. So that's what it was. So then we did the first one. First one was a success. Then we did the second one. Second one was a success.
It gets better every
then
show.
Then we did the third one. Third one was a success. Then we did a fourth one, and then the last one of the year, last year, was the Halloween one, which like that ended the year off really strong. That was literally ended it on the best one. And then at that point, so it was Halloween. We just did a good event. You and me got to talking. We're like, honestly, it's kind of, you know, November, December, January. It's kind of that slow season, you know, like not as many people are going to go out. There's a lot of holidays, a lot of traveling. Like, it's probably not smart to do an event in that time frame, especially when it gets colder in Oregon. There was fucking snowstorms. Like, you never know. We could have done it, like, on a November, December, and then we could have got, like, snowed in or ice, and it would have been terrible. So then that's when we really came up with this idea of doing the podcast, right? So
Came to life.
Yeah. Well, why did we want to do it, or what was the thought process?
You know, we just wanted to occupy our time with something. We couldn't stop the creation, the creativity. You know, just because we weren't doing shows, we didn't want to just stop our movement. We wanted to keep that momentum going. So, you know, me and Inferno were talking, and we're like, what should we do? And like, we have the resources, bro. Like, that's never been a problem. It's literally just about doing what we say we're going to do. Like, if we said we're going to start a podcast, you hold me accountable, I hold you accountable. Like, let's start the podcast. Mm-hmm. And we just can't let the people down. We got to, you know, come up with this, like, new content, different content, and just run with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it was kind of cool because, I mean, I kind of talked to you about it too, but, you know, especially with, like, you know, the rhythm and flow kind of artists like Angel, Ken, Jordan, you know, some of the other people that have touched the stage. It was, like, cool because we wanted to kind of humanize y'all, because, like, all these people that are going to the rhythm and flow shows, like, they see you, Angel, on stage. They just hear you perform. Not a lot of people really know, like, about you as a person.
Oh, yeah,
some people, like, you know, maybe they pulled up for, like, Ken or, like, Jordan, someone else. They heard you perform, like, oh, this dude's dope. Yeah. So, like, the podcast is like, oh, they can, you know, learn more about you as an artist, as a person. Because it's, like, important, I think, as an artist. If you're really trying to do something, it's important as an artist for people to really know who you are, because that's how they connect.
Yeah.
Like,
with
anything, yeah, bro. Like, most people, yeah, if you have good music, people are going to like you. You're going to have supporters. You're going to have fans. But that's just one piece of the puzzle. Like, you have to be a person that people like. Because because you're not, some people may not like you. Or, sorry, let me take a step back.
What is this guy talking about?
I'm trying to say that you can have good music, but, like, if you have, like, a shitty personality for the most part, people aren't going to fuck with you.
Unless
you know what I'm saying?
Unless your music's fucking fire.
Fire, but like that's even
It gotta
rare,
be
bro.
fire,
Like
fire.
It's gotta be
even
fire.
the people like that are popping, bro. Like, I know some of them are assholes, but they still have their moments where like they're good,
Yeah.
or like they they do stuff for their fans, or like they come from a struggle or whatever. Like they have a story, whatever the case may be. Like it's just everyone's a human being at the end of the day. They have a story, they have anything to tell. So that's really the whole concept of this is just sitting down with the artists, DJs, curators, entrepreneurs, videographers, producers. We had like season 1 we had DJs, artists, videographers, producers, like promoters, club GMs.
Yeah.
Everything.
Literally touching the nightlife, touching the music life, everything. Everything there's to do with this.
Studio
owners, yep.
Everything, bro. So like just know in here it's gonna get more crazy. We're gonna have the guests, the lineup.
Bro, yeah, it's
already crazy.
It's unbelievable. Honestly, I'm really proud of everything that we've done so far in such a short period of time. I feel like coming up, doing what I've been doing this since like I was like 14, like really like making music and dreaming of stuff like that, but I've never felt like I was ever a true musician. I never felt like I was just a rapper. I felt like I was always a creator. I always felt like I was pushing something, but I just felt that way. And you coming around with us doing that show together, like that just, I've always said like I always need another me in order to help push this shit. And I feel like when you came around, bro, that was like another me.
Facts.
Right
Pretty
there.
much, yeah, bro.
So what's Made by Power's story?
Made by Power story.
Well,
I kind of touched.
I know everything about this man. Like that.
You don't know everything yet. No,
because I've seen some pictures and I got questions.
You got questions.
I don't know what he's seen. I can neither confirm nor deny. But what I can say is Made by Power. It's been a journey.
What did it start as?
It started like how old am I?
Tell him.
It started off a while ago. 503 Films. Me and him go way back. He know me from way back when. Shout out 503. He's seen me from the get go. But Made by Power started off KWV, and that shit was a kid with a vision to start off with.
Bro.
So I abbreviated it, turned it into KWV. I was 14 when I started this, so I made merch. And everything. And Alex, you made the logo. It was a freaking circle. It was a circle. It said K. It was like it was / KWV with the mic in the middle.
Oh wow,
that shit was lit. I have pictures of that for real.
I've seen it.
Point is, like, I started off with that. I started rapping, hit up the iPod, got my first track out. People liked it, and so I kept going. Pops told me, he's like, you don't have to hit no studio. It's like you can just learn how to engineer. I'm 14. I'm like, okay. He's like, why spend money when you can learn how to do it? And I'm like, okay, for sure. So I learned how to engineer at an age. Well, I wouldn't say learn, but I started. I still don't know how, not like that, but I'm decent at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I met this dude right here. We were 17, and we were kind of going through like a phase in our life. We weren't really making music, and then we kind of came back to it at 18, made a song together, and then kind of didn't stop.
Nah, after that we didn't stop. No.
Yeah, we kicked it once, never stopped kicking it again. So we just like linked up.
I was about to quit music.
Went about it, So
twice.
So he's been a part of my journey, my music journey. I started rapping. I really wanted to make it. I lived on this one street. Actually, I got two things related to this street. I got from 48 tatted on my chest, literally from shoulder to shoulder, because I'm from 48th Street. If you're from 48th Street, you're from 48th Street. So that shit blasted on my chest. But I was also really I was raised on Marcy, and that shit just impacted my life. So I formed a group called Marcy. So Marcy Entertainment, as it came out to be. I formed this group with people that I used to engineer for. So I used to take my engineering more serious, and I used to do like a little business, and I'd engineer people from all over, like Montana, California, Oregon, and they would find me off Google. Yeah, and that was
like
kind
a
of
business page set up.
Yeah, that was kind of a bad idea though, because I'm telling you, people would find me from random ass places, and I'd have my address blasted on Google. It's just like, it's not a good idea. So I took that shit down, but it was cool because I had a connection with these other two artists, Angel had his homie DB. Shout out DB.
Shout out DB.
And then he also had a connection with OP and our boy Los. And I thought we were all dope, so I got us in the Stu Search together and basically formed that group. And then we all never stopped kicking it together. And I had my studio in the back. I used to rent out this house. It was my dad's house. I used to rent it out. I've been living solo since I was 19. And we built a studio in the back, like a professional studio. Like, it looked legit.
Yeah, I remember. I
Yeah.
was there.
So
Been there a couple times.
I built the booth too. Everything is self-made. Like, I've always been a very independent man. And I've always been an independent person. Like, I never want to pay no one or nothing because I could just do it. You know, it kind of been implemented in my head always. So basically, I ran Morrissey, and then we started doing gigs. We started doing gigs in Portland. Then I was just like, why should I do a gig in Portland when I'm bringing 10 people at least over here, right? I was like, imagine what I can do back in Salem. And then I thought about it, and I was like, bro, and I was a real big Travis Scott fan, so I called that shit Night Show. And I'm like, because that shit just sounds hard. I was just like, you just at the Night Show, you know? That shit sounds fun and lit. And then, yeah, we did what, 3 of those?
Yeah, 3 night shows, yeah.
3 night shows. 1 year. And then I ran into Danny. Shout out Danny. Shot by Danny PDX. And
We actually planned it, but COVID hit, remember?
Oh, yeah. Let me wind back. I planned my first night show. I planned my first night show like 2 weeks before COVID hit.
So you canceled it?
Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
they
I was kind of
canceled
scared I was going to get the cops rolled on me.
Oh, yeah,
or
because
some
that's
shit.
when they're like, you can't
He
have
was selling tickets too,
gatherings. Then
I was actually scared of 2 things. Either the cops rolling up on me or no one showing up.
yeah, nah.
Yeah, no,
So-
I don't
so
think
that shit.
anyone would have showed up at that point, especially
So-
right when it happened. Like,
Yeah,
everyone was
It
in the
like
crib.
early COVID, yeah.
Everybody
everyone
was
in the
definitely
crib.
quarantining. Yeah, for sure. So I delayed that whole thing for a year. So I started that in 2021, huh? We started in 2021.
Yeah.
And it was at my dad's barn again. Shout out my pops. He has a really dope place set up with sounds and bass and like subs, mixers, everything, bro.
Yeah. Underground vibe, pretty much.
And since I knew how to engineer, I did all the engineering myself. And then we didn't even invite any artists. The first show was just a Marcy set. Every artist had like 10 minutes, and we have like 6 artists.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we all did a set. We packed that shit out, bro. I think that was our most successful one. Or maybe it's
As
just
far as night
nostalgia.
shows?
Is it nostalgia or was that the most successful one?
I don't know. There's a lot of people there. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. Bro, my favorite part of it was every time there's a car that parks, there was another one that followed it. And another
Oh, yeah,
one.
you see people coming down
Bro,
the
that shit
road.
was so inspiring. When you see nothing turn into, you have people coming, you actually have a pull. Damn, that shit different.
It was free too, right?
That shit was free. They were all free.
Really?
We never charged a
Oh, yeah,
dime
we
for
never
any
charged
single
that.
night show. And the only thing that we did do, wait, I can't say that. We did do
For
something
legal
though. We tried getting our money back. Let's just say that. I took financial losses that on all of them, so it didn't work out. Besides that, that's not the point though. The night shows were meant to be underground shows. I never expected to make any money on them. I just wanted to show them because I knew Salem needed a platform. I knew that it was gonna be important, and bro, it was because I met so many people that led me to you.
True.
And in that process alone, it was like 4 months, bro. I think it was 4 months, and then we linked up.
Damn.
Because then we did the Christmas one, huh?
Yeah,
Like after
Christmas
that?
was our first one together, and that was right after Night Show 3. So yeah, so that's kind of my journey. That's who I am. Now I'm really into photography and videography. I started building websites too, and I
Do everything.
I cut hair, so if you need to get a little fade, I'm not gonna cut you, but I do cut hair.
You sound
What?
like I cut you, but
Oh, like you mean like razor cut them?
No, I'm just not gonna cut your hair.
Oh, you're not.
Unless
you're
I
not,
know- unless
you're
I
not
know you
taking on
per-
any more clients.
No, unless I know you personally and you want to fade by me, then
he's
that's
booked out,
different.
bro. He's booked out.
I'm too busy for that shit.
Okay.
But besides that, yeah, I'm a jack of all trades. Nothing limits me, and I never expect to be limited. So I try to. I don't ever put all my eggs in one basket. I like to spread them around and see them grow. You know. I think I don't know where I heard that, but it was just like I don't throw my shit all in once and let it stink. I spread it around and see it grow.
I like that. I like that.
That shit was crazy. Oh, and I love movies, so I'm always quoting them.
You love memes too,
I love memes.
bro.
You saying like random ass pictures, huh?
Bro, he's the only person I know that's still like, right when he wakes up, bro, 6 a.m. He'll post a meme like mood today. Like, bro, what the fuck?
That's his first thought. When he wakes
yeah,
up,
like
is
he
a
wakes up,
meme.
it's like, I gotta post a meme on Instagram. Like,
Bruh, I love memes. I love laughing. If not, I get mad depressed. So I gotta laugh.
especially here in Oregon, bro, you gotta do something to keep you happy.
Rain,
Bro,
bruh.
it's this rain, bro. Like I've never lived anywhere, never had the luxury of living anywhere, but I wish.
You mean other than Oregon?
Yes.
I'm living anywhere.
Live in any other state, let's say. I visited plenty of states, never lived anywhere else. I was outside of Salem, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I was born in Salem. I don't expect to die there, though. So
True.
that's not
That's a real fact right
Hopefully.
there.
That's what I'm
live
saying.
by that
So
too, bro.
so I don't plan to die there, but you know, I wish I lived like in California or Arizona or somewhere cool, somewhere different, because I love to experience something else.
Mm-hmm.
But
Facts.
I feel like if you like move there, you'll probably miss Oregon.
I love Oregon in the summer.
Oregon in the summer is nice.
Summers in Oregon are just beautiful.
Yeah, they are nice. All right, let's switch gears a little bit. Let's talk about the show that's coming up. It's Tuesday, March 12th. Today, right? The 12th.
Yeah, it's the 12th.
It's a 12.
And we got, the next show this Friday, the 15th. It's our 1 year anniversary. I think the very first one was like March 14th.
It was damn near close.
Yeah, and this one's like the 15th, so it's literally like a year. Exactly, almost a day. But yeah, so we literally got the next show coming up. It's already looking good, almost sold out pre-sale. We got Il Chris from Seattle. He's headlining. We got Angel performing. We got Ken. We got Jordan Draper. We got the Motion Mob. We got DJ Peso Bands. Kenya the One DJing. We got people coming from all over. We got the Motion Boys, Mad Real, Ty, their squad coming up, turning up with us. So question for both of you. What are you guys feeling? You're performing. Obviously, we got things to do for it. What are you guys thinking right now leading up to the show?
Bro, I'm hyped, bro. I feel like this might be like our best show. Like, no cap, this might be our best show.
Let me tell you something. It's going to be the best show
Oh, yeah, it is.
up to date.
So a lot of tickets, bro.
Bro, especially because like the show we just did, the R&B one, I'm not gonna lie, that's gonna be hard to top because that one was literally like it's literally elevated every single one. That one was like crazy too.
Look, let's just say R&B Love, you had to be there. You
Yeah.
literally had to be there to
It
experience that.
Yeah.
I didn't even experience that because I was outside. So
He was outside with the chain on.
I was needed outside so much I couldn't experience the show. Think about it.
Yeah, literally. Nah, but yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna be good.
My thoughts on the show is like Angel said. I'm very excited. I think it's gonna be our best show. I'm not hosting this time. This is the first one that I don't host at Infinity Room.
Is it Motion Boys are hosting?
Yeah, it's gonna be hosted by Motion. So that's gonna be cool. I'm gonna be I think I'm gonna be a little bit more free on the floor. So I'll be.
You're still gonna MC though.
Oh really?
Yeah.
When?
Throughout the night, bro.
Oh shit! See, that's news to me.
So that's news to me.
Okay, so I am gonna be on stage.
As you should, bro.
I mean, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. MCing the whole thing is a different feeling. It's like rapping.
True.
Yeah.
I have so much crowd control.
You don't have so much. You have all the crowd
Yeah, you
control.
have
Like
all
the
of it.
MC.
I literally
has to,
tell them, I'm like, if you want, like, come up here. They listen and they come up here. Like, it's so crazy.
Or tell them to yell, they'll yell.
I tell them to yell, they yell.
Yep.
So like, it's awesome. It's a really cool feeling, and it's really dope to be a part of it. And I'm really happy for everybody else that gets to be a part of it too, and actually gets to experience this side of everything that we do. Now that we're at where we're at,
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely a lot different, a lot cooler, I think. Although me and this dude are like stressed up until the day of the show.
Facts. I think one thing too, bro, that's gonna be cool for this one, is we actually have our own drink menu this time too.
Oh yeah, we do.
So like we collaborated with the Infinity Room and with Joy Energy. Shout out Joy, our sponsors. We actually had like we have a whole custom drink menu for the night. You know, we have early bird specials, late night specials, and then we have like a whole Rhythm and Flow 1 year anniversary. It's 3 drinks we're doing. What are the names? I forget.
We're doing Back to the Rita.
Back to the Rita, which is
Back
just
to
a
back.
classic margarita. A back to back, which is that's the rum drink.
I
Yeah,
got 'em right here.
and then we're doing a
It's called the Anniversary.
yeah, the anniversary, the lemon drop, which is gonna be with the Joy lemon ginger
damn.
flavor. They actually did like the taste testing today and stuff. Like
It was good.
I
Yeah.
didn't go, but they said it was good. Did you
Tried
go?
it or no?
Nah, I didn't try it. I didn't try
Nah,
it.
bro,
Bro,
but they sent
lying.
me a picture, bro. It was literally like R&D, bro. Like they had they did like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different like style lemon drops. Like this one had like this amount of ingredients. This one had
Oh,
this.
damn.
Yeah, so they really
Yeah.
like tried to dial
It was
in.
taste
Like,
testing.
yeah,
For
like
real.
perfect sweetness, you know, for the lemon. So, but yeah, that's something exciting because none of the other ones we wanted to do it in the past, but we really just never like sat down, had
Yeah.
the meeting, dialed out all the details. So the Rhythm and Flow drink menu for this next show, that's gonna be fire.
Yeah, and I really wanted to get it themed out to what we're doing, the Back to the Future. So that's why I was like Back to the Rita,
Yeah.
and then to our show, to back to back. We just did R&B Love, and we're doing this one. So
yeah,
it's a
literally
back-to-back
less
show.
than a month away, or
Yeah, exactly.
a month apart from each other. So
February what, like
16th
16th,
to the
right?
15th. So like literally less than a month.
Yeah, I see. One thing I do want to add is that this show, is going to be so exciting, and it's like been the most hyped pre-sale one that I've ever seen, and I appreciate everybody who has, really looked out for our shows and wants to experience that. I think it's gonna be so dope. We want to cater such a real cool experience for everybody that comes. So.
Yeah, shout out to everyone supporting, bro. Cause
Yeah, Salem, we feel the
for real.
love for real.
Salem's
Like,
been turning up, bro.
Salem has been
Facts.
turning up. I feel like it's time that people understand, like, bro, we get down in Salem,
We
So,
lit, bro. I feel like people are just afraid to get out of the shells in Salem.
well, I mean, I feel like it's like a cultural thing. Like, it's just had no
it's
kind of
an
culture.
Oregon thing, bro. To be honest,
Yeah.
because even with me like DJing in like Portland clubs and stuff, like they've done like events like on Thursday nights, and they've had me DJ, and it's like dead. But a Thursday night like in LA, a Thursday night in
poppin'.
Phoenix,
Poppin'.
Miami, like it's popping. You know, it's just like the culture in Oregon, Portland as a whole. The only Thursday night that was lit was the fucking Bad Bunny after party. But that's different.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
different.
Yeah, that's a pretty big start. Which actually, I'm pretty hyped about that. Bad Bunny came down to Portland. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I feel like I don't know if it's like lately or I'm just not hearing about it or I'm not tapped in, but I don't feel like major artists are really coming down to Portland.
no,
in
they're
general.
skipping, bro. They're going to
Skipping.
Seattle.
Yeah, they're going to
Oh, yeah,
Seattle,
we're
right?
going to
Seattle
So-
and then Salem next.
There you go.
We're gonna make it a
Instead of Portland.
destination.
Yeah, we're gonna get someone big soon. I mean, you
Someone, bro.
seen our moves this past year. You seen where we're at, so expect a leap next year.
We got
Facts.
Ill Chris on this one.
Yo, Chris is dope too, coming from Seattle, by the way. So, I mean, he's doing his thing out there for sure.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I can't. It's gonna be cool to look back at this episode and then be like, "Yep, we were talking about it." The anticipation, and then be like, "Yep, it was lit."
Yeah, the
Check-
outcome's gonna be crazy.
Check mark.
hmm
Before the storm, bro.
Yeah,
Literally the calm before the storm.
yeah, man. Well, the plans that we have coming up, they're exciting. I'm excited to be doing this and with everybody involved. It's really cool. I do want to show some love to Jordan Draper. I want to show some love to Emotion Mob. I want to show some love to OMG Ken. And OMG Ken just dropped a video too, which is pretty
Oh, yeah,
fire. You
it's
can go ahead and
fire.
stream
Yes,
that
sir.
up. It's called Freestyle, right?
I don't know, freestyle.
Yep.
I don't know, Freestyle, and that was captured by 503 Films right over there. So don't sleep on the
Fire.
talent. We got plenty of talent down in the city, and we just want to keep pushing that forward.
Yep. Literally, man. Shit, you guys got anything else to add? I'm kind
Shit,
of
I'm
running out of things.
I'm already out, bro. That's why I said that.
Yeah, nah, but for real, bro. Season 2 intro. Just know that this one is gonna be something special. We got a lot of artists, DJs, entrepreneurs, just everyone lined up. As you can tell, the space is already elevated. Again, man, Portland Tattoo Company. Shout out to them. Shout out to Franchise, Tech, Sloth Gang, Joy Energy, everyone. Love y'all.
Take that down real quick.
I wasn't
that out.
drinking that.
But yeah, man.
You made it obvious, by the way. I'm pretty sure no one noticed.
Oh, they know.
I didn't notice,
Nah,
bro. It's
nah,
right
nah.
by you too.
Anyway, thank you. I'm clocking out. Appreciate y'all.
Sir.
Yes, sir. Later.